The Nifty Midcap Index has lagged the frontline benchmark, that is Nifty, at least in the last 1 month or so. The Nifty Midcap Index is up about 2.5% in the last 1 month, while the Nifty has surged more than 5% during the same time. Also, if you have a look at the recent 5-day performance, there seems to be a catch-up trade that the Nifty Midcap Index has played, because the return generated over the last 5 days for the Nifty as well as the Midcap Index has been almost equivalent, which indicates that there is a catch-up that the broader market space has been playing up. Also, if you have a look at the last 1 year performance, the Nifty Midcap Index has surged about 25%, and during last week itself it had hit a fresh all-time high level for itself as well. Now, interestingly, what has happened in yesterday's trading session is that the Nifty Midcap Index has made an inside bar pattern. Now, what's an inside bar? Is when the previous day's high or low is not breached on either side, which means that yesterday's trading action was within the range of the previous day's trading action, and also the fact that the close yesterday was higher than the open, which means that there was positive momentum during intraday trading as well. What I also did was backtrack in history the number of times this particular inside bar where the close has been higher than the open has been generated since 1st of April 2020, which is basically the financial year 2021. And interestingly, there are 10 such instances since 1st of April 2020. What's more interesting is the finding over the next day, over the next 10 days, next 30 days, as well as the 50 and 80 days, how the Nifty Midcap Index has performed. Let me start by one. The next day performance, the Nifty Midcap Index, number of times that it has been positive over the next day when such an instance has happened is 8 times out of the 12, out of the 10, with an average return of about 0.75%. Now, if you extend the timeline to 10 days, the number of times Nifty Midcap Index has been positive has been 9 out of 10 times, and the average return generated has been in excess of 4%. Over the next 30 days, it becomes even more interesting because 10 out of 10 times the Nifty Midcap Index has been positive with an average gain of about 12.5% each time. Over the next 50 days, once again 10 out of 10 times that the Midcap Index has been positive with an average return of about 20%. And the next 80 days, now let me just highlight why I have selected 80 days as well, because the previous instance of the inside bar was 80 days back. So that itself has been covered in this particular study as well. Once again, 10 out of 10 times the Nifty Midcap Index has been positive and the average return has been 25%. So definitely, going by this particular data and the chart analysis that we have done, it does indicate that higher the time frame, higher the return, and also higher probability of being on the positive side of the trade for the Nifty Midcap Index, and surely looks like there could be some rosy times ahead for the broader market space.